Hey, me again. So today our focus is yoga, and I wanted to talk about some different things to keep in mind when you're doing these poses that maybe you've never tried before, and the purpose behind yoga. Okay, so probably by now you may be feeling some soreness in your upper body and your lower body and your abdomen from all of the workouts that we've had you do so far this week. So yoga is one way to really focus now on stretching those muscles out and building flexibility, okay? Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind, if you are doing a yoga program, typically the people that are leading those programs have been doing yoga for years and years and years. So don't feel discouraged if you're not able to get as deep into the movements as they are demonstrating for you, okay? But a couple of things that you want to keep in mind when you're doing yoga. You should always have a yoga mat or a surface that is not going to allow your feet to slip but is also comfortable. Definitely recommend the yoga mat if you have one though, for a couple of reasons. You're going to be getting into positions that probably seem a little unnatural to you, and the last thing you want to have happen is to have your foot slip out from underneath you, okay, which could potentially create injury, okay? It also is going to help provide a little bit of padding for you as well in yoga moves where you're laying down on your back, okay? All right, so let's talk a little bit about some of the moves. There are many yoga moves where focus is going to be moving side to side. In these types of moves, you want to imagine that there is a plane of glass in front of you, all up and down your body, and a plane of glass behind you, all up and down your body, okay? This is going to help you check yourself and make sure that you're not leaning forward or backward in these moves, okay? So an example of that would be side bends. Okay, you can see that I'm moving side to side, but I'm never moving forward or backward. Okay, another example of that would be triangle pose. Okay, in triangle pose, again, the focus is side to side. You don't want to be leaning forward and you don't want to be leaning backward. Both of those positions will put undue stress on your back. It's also going to help you keep in mind and work on getting your neck straight so that you are actually looking up towards the tip of your fingers, okay? So there are many moves that fit into that plane, which we call the frontal plane, okay? Now, the other sorts of moves that you're going to see are going to involve movements where you're going forward and backward. In these types of moves, you want to imagine now the plane of glass is on your left side and your right side. So an example of that type of move would be the forward bend, okay, as well as plank position, moving into chaturanga, into upward dog, and then moving into downward dog. Again, that's going to help you visualize in your mind, not shifting from side to side as you're doing those focus movements, okay? All right, so those are the things to keep in mind with yoga. Again, you never want to push yourself beyond what you are yet capable of doing. Do the best that you can going into these movements. You don't have to look exactly like the pictures if you're new to yoga. But the important thing is just to get the form down. Again, keeping in mind the position of the knee anytime you're doing any sort of bending motion like this, that your knee is behind your front toe. And always keeping in mind that your chest and head are up to eliminate the pressure on your back. Hey guys, I hope that was helpful. Enjoy your yoga for today.